Hello world, Mount64 here, and welcome to a casual playthrough of Castlevania for the Sharp X68000 PC. This is my favorite classic Castlevania game. This one came out in Japan only in 1993, shortly before Castlevania Rondo of Blood came out. This was on the home computer, the Sharp X68000, made by Sharp, obviously. And was really, really impressive at the time in terms of graphics and sound. You can hear load BGM playing as this loads. This game was released on two 5¼ floppy disks, and those both had to be inserted, and then the game loads the entire game at the start. This game was later ported to the PlayStation 1 as Castlevania Chronicles, which just is on CD, and that loads at every stage, but this game loads the entire thing at the very start, and then there are no load times for the rest of the game. So there's the Konami logo, and we are ready to go. So the Sharp X68000, if I recall correctly, came out in 1987. Black Mass is now playing. The OST for this game is just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Truly showcase what the team could do. The team for this game was very small, and they got a very short amount of time to make this, so I'm very impressed with what they made back in the early 90s. So yes, this is a retelling of Castlevania 1 for the NES. That's the tale of Simon Belmont on his first quest to defeat Dracula, and this takes place, I believe that would make it the late 1600s in the timeline, and Dracula has been revived by cultists, so his castle has now appeared, Castlevania, and we, the heroic latest member of the Belmont clan, Simon, must go and defeat Dracula, and put him into slumber for another 50 years before Just can come along and do his work. Okay, so we'll get started. Something Loopy is the name of the game entry screen. You can see I've got my save file from doing 4 loops. That takes you up to stage 99. And then I've got my save file that was about... This is me trying to see how far I could get through the game on one continue, and that was about halfway through the second loop that I got. So, got those there. We'll put in a new name. We'll make this one, we'll go with Simon for this one. Simon. Oh, is it faster to go around the other way? Probably. MNO, there we go. Great. Okay, then we shall begin on stage 1. I've played this game a lot. This is, as I've said, this is probably my favorite Classicvania. Amazing OST, amazing graphics. Lots of cool mechanics, lots of cool stage design. In terms of CV1 retellings, this game is a lot closer to the original source material than Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo. A lot of stage design is reused in this game. Of course, there's lots of new stuff too. This came out after Super 4. And as you can see, Simon can whip diagonally down. Can't whip diagonally up. I will take that, thank you. Like CV1, you get random sub-weapon drops as well. You can whip diagonally down and straight down. Straight down looks like that. And I always forget that there's a panther there because I can never see that. This game is notorious for its high difficulty level. After the third stage, I can't even remember, you start taking 4 damage per hit to every object in the game that can damage you. So you're 4 hits from death at all times, at best, at that point. And that continues for the rest of the game and then into the later loops. That stays static. So it's not like Castlevania the Adventure, where after like loop 4 or loop 3, at whatever point, you start getting one shot by everything. The damage doesn't continue to scale, but it does get pretty high. rid of that peeping eye. We got a random dagger, which is unfortunate. We'll get an axe later. Some wall meat there for us. This, I would say, is the better version of this game. Chronicles is alright as a port. It did mess a few things up. It's not bad. Adds a ranged mode, which is definitely easier for newer players. I do really like just how solid this version is, though. Most of what Chronicles did negatively to the game were graphical issues. There were some porting mechanic issues. Some bosses got nerfed. Yeah, that's a bit of a strange argument, saying like the bosses are now easier. This is not a very good port. This game has some. If you've never played before, this game has some absolutely. This has some moments where you're like, you want to scratch your head and be like, okay, what were the devs thinking here? There's some things that are just like, okay, who designed this? Because this isn't an arcade game, so this didn't have to be the most difficult game in the world, but there are some parts that are just, okay, that's a little bit high skill level. And you can absolutely learn everything, but still. And I cannot deal with that. I should have just kept going. This is the axe that I want for the next boss. Thank you. We're fine. First boss, same as in CV1. Good old bat company, giant bat. If I can hit him, there we go. And if you use an axe on him, he goes to your position afterwards. You have to kind of run away. If you hit him with the whip, he goes more to where he was before. A little bit like Bat Company and Dracula X, how he moves, depending on what you hit him with. Goes a couple more hits away. Up here for the finisher. Ooh. Nice. And orb. That is first block done. Every block is 3 stages. And there are 8 blocks in the entire game. So there are 24 stages in the game. And my goal for this is to try and get through it without game overing, which, given how many times I've played this game, should not be the hardest challenge. There are some parts that are unpredictable. RNG does play a big factor in this game sometimes. I'll just take a moment to stop here and admire what I consider to be the best stage theme in a Castlevania game, which is Thrashered in the Cave. Absolutely banger name for a banger track. Very, very rock, very metal. I love this one so much. It just fits the vibe, especially with the last leg of this block. Just fits so well. Get through these slime congealments. I don't know what you would even call them. That bat is going to stay there for a while. There it goes. There is a bat going to come towards us that I did not deal with properly, but I'm fine. That bat behind us won't worry about because they move slower than Simon's walking speed. The bats that home in on your position are pretty slow. There's a cross there that I want to get. I have to kill some enemies when they appear. Got it. There we go. We got the herb. I'm just keeping that. So the herb, the plant that I've got currently as my sub-weapon, 99% of the time that you see it in-game, it's a random drop by RNG, and it costs 10 hearts to use, and it heals, I believe, half of your health bar. It is incredibly broken in certain parts of this game. Guy is below me in the ground. Where is he? There he is. What am I doing? Get my head in the game. I can't karaoke this, but I love this track so much. Okay, so this is where Thrasher just really kicks off. I'm going to use my herb to heal. There we go. So now, while the rock music plays, you go flying up this chasm on this raft at high speeds. You can see the background is scrolling pretty fast, and mermen start jumping out of the water, shooting fireballs at you, trying to get you off this platform, and they will succeed very easily because knockback in this game is not very much a thing that you want to have to deal with. So jumping in the air to kind of just lure the fireballs up into the air is kind of advisable. That was very close, I almost died there. Now let's try and not die climbing off these platforms. There we go. Okay, good. So now we fight the boss, which is a bone dragon. It becomes vulnerable on the first frame. His eye glows. Every time his head resets to the forward position, he is vulnerable again. It's 2 damage per hit. There we go, easy. Just a rhythm game. And nice pose. Okay. I love playing this game. It just puts a smile on my face every time I boot it up, really. So I suppose I should talk about what I was mentioning earlier on the file select screen. This game has 8 loops of increasing difficulty. And in those increasing difficulty, they add more enemies and objects into various places. Also, Wicked Child moment. Love this arrangement. Just to make things harder, more enemies spawn, and that goes up for 8 loops. I've done 4. Getting higher than that is extremely difficult, but at that point the game becomes quite a grind, and I just play to have fun. I will eventually beat all 8 loops. At this point, though, I just play the first loop over and over again to have fun. I did, in Chronicles added this thing called Nomus Mode. And Nomus Mode starts you... Oh, I so want to take that. I'm not going to, though. Nomus Mode starts you at the beginning of every stage and every life with 1 bit of health. So you're one-shot by anything until you find, like, an HP up. The game really wants me to have cross, doesn't it? I am going to get bodied by the bubbles of death. I'm gonna heal that. I should not have healed that because there's meat coming up, but anyway. So Nomus Mode is the biggest challenge I have ever done, and I completed that a number of months ago. Initially, I thought I was going to have to quit at, like, the 5th block or 6th block in the game. 7th block, actually, I think it was what it was. Because of skeletons throwing bones that I had no idea how to avoid. But eventually I figured out how to manipulate all of them. So I did get through that, and I did eventually beat the game. It was an absolute grind. Definitely something they never tested in development, but very, very satisfying to beat. One of the most satisfying things I've done in a Castlevania game by far. So we got Toads, their first appearance. Rondo gave us frogs, this game gave us toads. Mud Girl, who appears in this stage and no other stage. Just keep hitting her and then she eventually falls apart and then poof. Keep an eye on the crows. Simon's whip in this game is also incredibly long range. I'm gonna get bodied by toads, I'm gonna heal up. And then we head underground for the last leg of this block. This is where you start to be like, oh my gosh, these graphics are gorgeous. Yes, they really outdid themselves with this game. So you can whip downwards to get through those blocks. Just trying to calculate how many hearts do I have, because I am going to have to drop the herb in a sec. So I need to pick up a stopwatch. So I'm not going to heal again, because I do want to have these hearts. I want to have as many hearts as I can. to use with the stopwatch. 10 there. Now trigger that ice pillar to go up. And then use some of the cooldown on that to get across. I'm gonna use the stopwatch to freeze time to prevent that large worm snake thing from killing me as I try to jump over him. Collect as many hearts as possible. We're gonna freeze time again to get rid of these fleamen when they can't hurt me. Do it again. There we go. Just gonna deal with this blue skeleton as well, because he's gonna start chucking bones at me that will be very annoying to have to deal with. We've got plenty of hearts, I've got another 4 uses, and I'm not gonna be using it again, so I'm going to be picking up something else here. Cross. I get a double shot with it immediately, which is very nice. The cross is by far the best offensive sub-weapon in this game. Because the herb is amazing, the herb, however you pronounce it, is amazing, but the cross, in terms of combat, is absolutely fantastic, and it's the key to beating the next boss we have to deal with after this one. This boss is a massive pushover, the Ice Wizard. If I can hit him, thank you. Got these daggers that he's very much attached to throwing at me right now. He's got an attack that steals your hearts and then your whip upgrades later. He's also able to summon this demon to blast me with plasma, or whatever that is. And he can summon ice pillars on the floor. Okay, he's gonna summon the demon again. Ow. Okay, we're actually in a little bit of a scary spot here. And he's going to go invulnerable. When he summons the demon, he goes invulnerable, which is the worst part of that, because I can't hit him. Okay, die please, thank you. Good. Okay, we're fine. Easy. We got our double cross going into the next stage, which is the Bloody Chapel. And it's bloody literally and figuratively. Literally because there's blood in it, and figuratively because a good old track that everyone knows from this franchise plays in it. Good old Blood of Tears. Deal with this bone dragon immediately. Get hit, trying to be cool, but fine. Down here, you. There we go. Yeah, we took 1 hit, so you can see we've gone up to taking 4 damage per hit now. Crucifix, get it right before taking damage. That was very, very lucky. Okay. Good. Okay, getting through this is fine with the cross. Just have to time it with the Medusas so you don't get hit by them. And you get hit anyway because, yeah. Oh, that was close. Okay. Going up. Once you get up to here, Medusas stop spawning, so you're fine. Almost picked that up. I realized at the last second, wait, that's a dagger candle. Okay. I can get another cross in the next screen, but I don't need to now, so I'm okay. So, if you go to the left side of this screen, you'll see this wall here, which goes pretty deep, and that's because it's not actually a wall. It's a secret room, which has a bunch of hearts for the game's sub-weapons, including the cross, a nice shot upgrade if you weren't already at full, which is this candle, and if I can grab it and then get up the stairs fast enough. Ooh, that was close. Got net improvement 1 there, because I took a damage to the bat, but get some nice meat. Now I just need to play well, which I haven't really been doing so far, so hopefully I can improve my gameplay. right before the blood skeleton spawns. And this is one of two Castlevania games where you'll have a statue crying bloody tears while Bloody Tears plays. The other one being Haunted Castle. The arcade came out in 1986. Another brutally difficult game. Except it's actually utter BS, unlike this game, which is completely fair in its difficulty. That would have been another shot upgrade in that block, by the way. I'm already at a triple shot, though, so... Okay, so now my fate is sealed. If I die or pick up a different sub-weapon, I'm pretty much hooped, because I pretty much need the cross to beat Medusa effectively. Medusa's the boss of this area. Grab the ghost and get rid of the peeping eye. Good. Okay. Head up the stairs. This is a big heart up here. Nice. See if we can get through these today without taking damage. Very nice. Very straightforward. There's a boost you can do off of a bat from that platform where you entered to boost straight up to the top, to skip that entire section with the spikes and all that, but it's pretty precise and I don't want to lose any more HP than I already have lost, so. Just be careful, these skeletons. These guys are a bit annoying to have to deal with. Good. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna summon the glass demon. Gonna drop down all the way to the bottom. And he's gonna drop down, there we go. All the way to the bottom, and then we're just gonna leg it up all the way up to the top. And say goodbye to him. Fighting him is something you never want to have to do. He's got too much HP for his own good. He's basically a mini-boss, and he deals a lot of pain to you. And I am really not doing well right now. Please don't get hit by any straight pieces of glass. So there's meat they give you right beforehand. That'll take me up to full, right in time for Medusa. And I really did not aim that well. I'm improvising to hell and back right now. Okay, good. Whew! That got a lot more hairy than I wanted it to. But yeah, that fight is improv if anything goes wrong, so good that I managed to clutch that out. Nice pose. Alright. On to the next stage. So the next stage is the one that everyone calls where this game stops kidding around, and that's when the game decides we're going to go to the clock tower in the 5th block. And Castlevania clock towers are notable for being very painful, and this game is absolutely no exception to that rule. Especially with the boss of this area, which is very notable in this game for being very high difficulty. And we'll get to that, though. For now, I'm just gonna trek upwards. Throw it across. These sword-wielding skeletons are incredibly dangerous. You'll underestimate them, and then they'll quick draw you with their sword and smack you from what should absolutely be out of range, but no, they manage it somehow. Okay, just waiting on that Medusa. Just trying to stay above the Medusas as much as possible. Okay, get this platform adjusted so I can climb up the right side of it. That is a Medusa I don't want to see right there, thank you. The Medusa stops spawning very briefly. It's like that Y-axis, basically. Okay. and up the stairs into the next stage of it. 5. So another one off screen. Okay. So, just trying to swag the candles with the cross, but apparently I can't do that today. This is the part where the nerves start to set in, because this is like this is really where the game just starts being like, okay, you feel lucky. You better, because we ain't messing around now. Get across the scales. And now for one of the hardest parts of actually figuring out when I was playing Nomus mode in Chronicles, was this wrecking ball. Okay, I'm gonna just take the hit. I don't want to fall in the pit. If I fall in the spikes, it's an instantaneous death. There we go. So if you crouch in here, summons a 1-up. I didn't know that for the longest time. I thought that was just a troll hole just to mess with you. Just like, oh no, there's actually nothing here. But someone on Discord told me, yeah, if you crouch there, a 1-up spawns. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, thank you. Yeah, shoutouts to that guy. Alright, there's a 5 heart here. Okay, everyone's favorite screen in the game, where the clock tower's possessed gears start falling and rolling towards you. But it's very easy to tell where they are, because all objects in the game spawn on top of the HUD when you're scrolling upwards. So, like this platform in the middle of the screen is there, and you can see that gear to the left is going to fall, because it's not part of the background. The most dangerous part of this screen by far is definitely dealing with the peeping eyes, because peeping eyes in this game are summons from hell, and I'm already going to get utterly bodied by them, and I'm probably going to die, which is very sad. Okay, what to do here? Straight for the meat. Yeah, that's one of them dealt with. There's like 4 in here. The boss is right after this vertical screen, so we'll see if I can manage that with 1 HP point loss. Come on, walk into them. Damn it. Damn it. Why are you like this? I now have to do this again. Peeping eyes in this game are the worst version of peeping eye in all of Castlevania. And that was their debut appearance, was being the worst thing in the world. Their AI makes absolutely no sense. They float in positions where Simon just does not have a good angle on them, unless you have an axe. Speaking of axes, yes, that's an axe. So hopefully now I can actually take this guy out to lunch. Apparently not. Nope. Nope. At utterly bullshit hitboxes as well. I have to grab that meat now. Didn't want to have to grab that yet. I wanted to save that for later. Got 7 lives, so it's no biggie, I guess, if we die a couple times here. Truly is one of the most challenging parts of the game. Just because of the bad angles with peeping eyes. There's a hit. There's a second hit. There we go. Walk to the right, walk to the left. Very good. 5 heart gives us some more ammo. This boss that's coming up, which is She-Wolf, very, very difficult. I like fighting her best with just the whip, because the more you rely on sub-weapons in this version of the game for this boss, the worse of a time you're going to have, because you will absolutely get overwhelmed. if you prioritize using your sub-weapons over the whip, then you'll forget you have the whip as your best tool. There's a peeping eye that spawns the moment I walk there. There we go. Why are we like this game? God damn it. Okay. I got one hit to deal with this boss. Walk carefully so I can get these fireballs in the right position. There we go. Okay, up the stairs. Okay, so this is going to be very quick, as in I'm going to die very quickly. Unless I can clutch this out, I don't know. Yes, she actively ducks your attacks as well. Oh, right at point blank. Okay, farewell. Fair enough. So if you're wondering, no, she never runs out of things to throw at you. She will keep doing that until you die or you get her under half health, at which point she'll transition into phase 2. But yeah, we'll just continue our attempts at climbing this tower and not getting utterly destroyed by peeping eyes. There we go. Okay, second one incoming. Got a hit. Apparently I can't get the second, so I'm just gonna bail. I've got 300 seconds to get through this area to start, so I've got plenty of time if I just need to bail and drop down. Okay, keep climbing up. There we go. Dealt with. Haven't used the meat yet. We can go back for it if we need to. Sometimes I do. Gear activated. Are you kidding me? What was that hitbox? Come on. Well, now I'm just gonna go up and kill everything else and then go back down and get the meat. Keeping this being a bit slow today. That's fine. Drop down, get that meat, and then climb back up and go fight the boss. Now I do need to be a little bit conscious of time, because we are slowly running out of it. And the game gets very insistent when you get under 50 seconds left. It starts this alarm kind of thing, just to be like, you're running out of time, because Simon does die when time runs out. We know that. That happens in every Castlevania game that has a timer. In this one, they really don't want you to forget that. Okay, good. Going. Gears do not respawn, nor do the peeping eyes. Skeleton Knights do respawn. Have a nice triple shot for the axe. Completely useless, because I'll be getting rid of the axe pretty soon. Well, I probably actually won't. I almost walked into that fireball. That would have been so embarrassing. I almost walked into that one too, and I almost fell off that ledge. This is a very much an almost moment. Okay. Let's give this another shot. We got full HP. We can take 3 hits here. About this range. And apparently we don't want to be at that range. Come on, what are you doing? Go. Go. Nice hit. Missed the shot there. Okay. What are you doing? Come on. Hello? 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 Okay, good. We're in it now, for real. Now we just play the game cat and mouse. And we win. Okay, good. Fun fight, very fun fight. And there she goes, for no explainable reason, just disappears. I am the only person in the world who actually enjoys that boss. Everyone else I've talked to who plays this game, or has played it before, absolutely hates that fight. I don't know why, it's fun. But anyway, we'll continue onwards. We got just a few more stages. This one has one of the scariest rooms in the game. But we'll be fine. I have to remember how I can fall down this stage. Okay. Flying skeletons there. Winged skeletons. Can I axe this guy from here? Yes, I can. Very nice. Good. Okay. So now we just walk off to the left and drop down. Good. This track is Moonfight. This got reused in Dracula X Chronicles. Very nice theme. And very pretty backgrounds and stuff as well. We've got our classic bridge that, in classic Castlevania style, collapses as we're walking across it. Moon Bridge, as I call it. Both for the track being a moon fight, and also because the pieces fall as though there's only the moon's level of gravity. These Medusa heads are a little bit scary, but they're fine. Bridge is no problem. And we're through to what is by the fourth loop the scariest part of the game, which is the Tower of Dolls, hence the track being called Tower of Dolls. This was reused in Order of Ecclesia for the Clock Tower, which has no dolls in it. And yes, the dolls do speak Japanese as well, for no particular reason. Try not to get hit by balloons, because balloons do actually hurt Simon. Simon, this is the one game where you can be playing Castlevania and stub your toe on a balloon and die. But the axe is amazing for this part of the game. Just the vertical damage range you can do is really good for climbing here. Also, you can kind of manipulate how the... I just call them Maria dolls because they look like Maria Bernard from Castlevania Rondo of Blood. How they move by being on a staircase. Like, they don't move unless you're moving, basically. It makes them a lot easier to deal with. But still quite tricky. There we go. Keep going up. That bat is terrifying me. Ooh, I thought we were gonna fall off there for a sec. That was scary. I can take a couple hits, it's fine. I can't take any more hits than that, though. Damn it. God, that was scary. This stage is very tricky to do consistently. And I haven't played this in a while, so I'm a bit rusty. But it's fine. They give you an axe right here anyway, in that upper rightmost candle. It's a matter of getting past this Maria doll. There's my whip upgrade that I can't get for no reason. Okay, we're starting this a little bit weaker, but there is a meat in this tower, so we should be fine. And yes, all the Maria dolls do respawn. There we go, got our axe. Where are you coming from? There we go. Point blank range. That was almost bad, but we're fine. Me telling myself I'm fine is like half of the experience of playing this game, really. Very much a "this is fine" meme, and that despawned when it went off screen. That was very annoying. I still don't have my full whip, and I'm still at the bottom of the tower. But this track is great, so I can be here longer. It's fine. There we go, there's our full whip power. Take them out again. We also got a 1-up in our previous life in this room, so we're doing okay in terms of having lives, being at net even for lives. Those are balloons. I'm dying to balloons. Shaking my head. Why is this game? Why is this game? Why is this game? Why is this game? I need that on a soundboard now. No! Oh, damn it. Messed it up real bad now. Now I can't get the healing. And now I'm surrounded by dolls, and now I'm gonna be in very, very big trouble. Oh no. Okay, now I have to do the rest of this stage pretty much perfect, because I can't get healing, so I have 1 hit to spare. So just imagine the previous attempt, except none of those oops mistakes of taking damage. Down the stairs to manipulate them, doesn't matter, still take damage, because you was too close to me. Can you get up here, please? Thank you. I have strategies, but they're not all consistent. That's the problem. An invincibility potion would have been nice, but... Damn it, I did it again. Whipped just slightly too late. Oh well, we got lives. And we're doing okay. This gets way harder on later loops because they add more dolls to the room naturally. Axe. Where is she coming from? Can Simon not get attached to the stairs, please? Thank you. I'm waiting for this bat to come around so I can get rid of it. There we go. Okay. Continuing upwards. Full whip power. Take those guys out. Still at full health, so we're doing okay. Damn it. Is it worth going down? I don't think it's worth going down. Because then I have to do those ones again. Put those ones out. Get that one gone. Okay, we're doing okay. Okay, we're doing really good now. Feeling when it doesn't let you use the axe because you're standing on a staircase. Okay, we got them all. Whew, that was scary. Careful the balloons. So And still get me. No, that was very clean. Okay, so now we're in the trivialized section, which is the Hall of Mirrors. More graphically impressive parts of this game. We got axe armors, their first appearance. Trying to be careful of this guy. Okay, good, got him. We can get this mate here. To full HP. Just running away, not taking any chances. Got overwhelmed by the mirrors. Okay, so now what I want to do is just drain my entire axe supply. And why do I do that? Well, the next boss is the Doppelganger, which is a recurring boss in the Castlevania franchise. And the Doppelganger is allowed to use whatever sub-weapon you have, unless, of course, it's the herb. The Doppelganger can't heal itself. The only way the Doppelganger can use your sub-weapon, though, is if you have hearts. So if I get rid of all my hearts, then the Doppelganger can't use the axe. And the axe is very dangerous in the hands of the Doppelganger. He just absolutely annihilates you with it. Okay, should I do my elaborate strategy, or should I try that strategy I saw today? We'll do the strategy I saw today. I saw this on a stream I was watching, and no, he does not do this in this version. Or does he? Can I just absolutely cheese him? Nope, I cannot absolutely cheese him. Okay, we're running away. And he's getting me. And this is not going well. Okay. So that strategy I saw today must have just been another porting issue that this game had, but that even works. Because it definitely does not work here. So I have to use my more elaborate loop strategy to get him out. Now, for whatever reason, missed. I was too close to the ground when I whipped. There we go. Almost got him. Another 2 hits will do it. Good. One more. There we go. Always. Oh, there he goes. Okay. So I get double take by that one sliver of health left, but got him. Nice pose. Okay. Onwards to the second last block in the game. And the second last block is where Dracula's number one henchman, right hand, left hand, whatever you want to call him, resides, and that is Death in his prison dungeon, laboratory, library, art gallery that he has going on here. It's a very mixed stage in terms of what's going on. It was just a prison in CV1, but in this version they really just went all out with it. And I am getting absolutely ranged by these skeletons. There we go, got him. Okay, good. Those skeletons pop up from the ground, and they explode if you don't kill them fast enough. Okay. Now we get a surprise mini-boss encounter right here with just some random two-headed demon thing. That skeleton's not going to explode off screen. Oh, he did explode, okay. Good. Fleamen are scary as usual. Nothing new there. This stage layout is very similar to CV1. They added like 2 things to it in terms of actual layout, but it's a very nice reimagining. We've got our bone skeleton spider that reappears in Harmony of Dissonance. Should be dagging and whipping more for the swag. Okay, up the stairs to the next part. So this track is called Etude for the Killer, by the way. It replaces Heart of Fire, which would have normally played in this area. Heart of Fire does not on this OST, technically. In Chronicles, there's an arranged medley that is a variety of old CV tracks, including Vampire Killer, the arranged version from the arranged OST for Chronicles, and... damn it. And Heart of Fire and Out of Time, all from CV1, all appear on that. Just gonna get this flea man to come after us. There we go. Duck here. Reliable strategy. Always works. Duck there. There we go. Now we want to climb up. Got jump rope skeletons, which I guess was the team trying to keep it light. I don't know what they were doing here for these. Anyway, we get over here, and then we go down these stairs before the red skeletons can catch up. Because there's meat hidden in that wall. Up the stairs before they respawn. Trap here that triggers when you get close to it. And then it doesn't actually... oh, it does deal damage when you walk over. Okay, I didn't think it did. Interesting. Oh, I'm really just absolutely ballsing it right now. I am absolutely ballsing it right now. Interesting. And I can't jump that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Utterly screwed that part up. Well, we've got enough lives, we're fine. That was an interesting jump arc. Sub-weapon situation is fine, that'll be solved later. It's a very repetitive track, I will admit. Probably my second least favorite on the OST after Tower of Ears, but it's still okay, I guess. Okay, did not think I could just sit there and dodge that. I can't sit there and dodge that. Okay, here. Climb these stairs before he comes back. There we go. So if you get behind an axe armor's shield, you can just one-shot them by hitting them on a body part. Which is cool. To get up this stairs, this part's a bit of a puzzle. Figuring out what to do with all these red skeletons so they don't kill you immediately. And you have to kind of kite them around a bit. One big blob now, so we can get past them. Okay, got past. Very nice. Now we have another bit of a tricky part of this game, which is Frank. He spawns in, and then I have to climb up here to avoid him. He'll run to the right, and then I need to go to the left as fast as possible. And he did the bad pattern. Okay. Well, now it's just a matter of can he not completely screw me over. Because he's already kind of screwed me over. If he whips again, then I'm going to be very sad. He is not going to whip again. Okay, we're fine now. We've got weird jar things that Death has hanging around for whatever reason. I don't know why. Not going to comment on these. Ow. Okay. Ow. Huh. I've never died in that part before. Interesting. And now we're all the way back here, because that was the exit door out of that stage. That's very fun. Okay, is there anything else I can talk about this game? Oh yeah, we've got another cool part coming up. That was just a cool trivia thing I can talk about with this game. I can preface it now, I guess. Castlevania... Well, the Sharp X680... The Sharp X68000 was a home PC, so it had all the things that a normal home PC would have from the late 80s and early 90s, which was an operating system based on DOS, and some internal functions like having a clock and a calendar and those kinds of things. And with X68K, which is what I call this game, CVX68K, it's just a nicer mouthful. It's less of a mouthful than calling it Castlevania X68000. With X68K, there's parts of this game that use the clock and the calendar of your computer to determine what should be displayed in certain parts. One of those is coming up. The one that uses the clock is the clock tower in the background of the fight with She-Wolf, and that will display what time of day it is on that clock. What uses the calendar will come up shortly. And we're in fall right now, so I wonder if it'll change. It operates using the seasons is what it uses, so... those guys and head downstairs before they catch up. Okay, good. So now we've pretty much caught up to where we started getting bad luck. Got an axe. You can fight Creature and take him down. It does take a lot of hits, but it does give you a nice amount of points when you kill him. Come over here. Get over here. Thank you. Gonna do the whip thing. Oh, you're gonna just spam it, aren't you? Okay, you're just gonna not mess around. Huh. Also, when did I take damage? I took 2 points of damage. I don't know when I took the first point. Wow, okay, you're just gonna be a total gift. Okay, interesting. These things throwing blood frisbees, I don't know what these are. It's just very weird. Okay, we took out 2 of them. I'm not taking any chances with this last one. There we go. Okay, now we can get through. Not a whole lot left coming up. If I had more health, I would kill Frank for the points, but don't want to chance it. I want to get through this door. Oh, I still have 4 lives. 4 is probably enough. Final stage is going to be a bit tricky, but shouldn't have that much of a problem. Miss my axe. There we go. So this is a bit tricky here. Head back down the stairs. Try to kite the red skeleton. Okay, there we go. We're okay. This is me at the end of this platform, on the right wall behind the staircase. And then that is the highest health we're going to have going to death. So, is it fall colored? Question. It is fall color, so this painting in the background here uses your calendar, rather the season that it is, to depict the season. So in the summer that'll be a lot more summer colored, and then it's fall, it's orangey colored. Good look at these guys. I would like to get a little bit more cross power before I get into death. I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, I get a double shot, okay. Yes, okay. That was tense. Got him, though. Woo! Cross is absolutely OP for death. Just gets shredded by it. With the triple cross, you can take him out within the first, like, 5 seconds of the fight, but... Double cross, and my positioning was bad, but we still managed it. Okay. On to the final stage. We are at an hour now. But we're doing okay. We got 5 lives to beat the final. We got a double shot cross. Yeah, we're in good position here. Dracula at the very end, you can see there. I never started my timer. I'm just realizing that now. Oh well. The timer's decorative. This is where Dracula started. Okay, I need axe armors, but I need axe armors that can do more than just axe things. So we got halberd armors, we've got crossbow armors, we've got armors that have lances and shields. Dracula really brought out his entire army for this one. Also, we got Simon's theme playing in the background, which is pretty cool. One of the best versions of Simon's theme, in my opinion. Okay, we got rid of that guy. Holy water's not very useful in X68K, but it does have a couple spots where it can be quite handy. Like dealing with slow-moving enemies. I keep jumping and trying to turn around in midair to do things, but then I remember, no, that's a rondo-only trick. That doesn't work in this game. Do I want to go left or right? We'll go right. Right is the play when you're not doing Nomus mode in Chronicles. Left gives you meat, right gives you a 1-up in the next screen. Okay, get rid of that flail armor. He's very dangerous to have to fight. So here we can go through the wall, and we can go pray at the altar. Sit here for long enough. Is it here or is it? It's in here, isn't it? There it is. Okay, we get another 1-up. Technically, you can just farm that over and over again if you keep dying in this section, which may happen because the next screen is rather insane. Can I get a double shot? Thank you. I'll take that double shot. Okay, so this is where the game actually starts being rather ridiculous. These chandeliers fall on like the last frame, you can dodge them. Paranoid as hell about this now, after playing this game so many times. Oh my god. Nope. Oh boy. Flame armors. Things. Okay. There's one behind me, I'm aware of that. Got him. I just walked through the door transition, thank you. Okay, good. Checkpoint. Okay, well, get that to go past me. Good. Get that one to go past me. Get the stopwatch. Oh, I made the jump. Oh my god. Okay. I'm god tier, because that jump is like pixel perfect, basically. Yeah, okay, good. First try, easy. Let's go. Okay, these maids, only vulnerable once they've bowed at you, or at least that first one is. Ow. Okay, Black Panther, freeze time. I'm not taking any chances here. I've got lots of ammo. I'm going to use all of it. Ninja Maid is spinning in time stop. Now she's trying to do something else, and now she's invulnerable. This is not good. Okay, good. Solved. Woo. Probably should have kept the stopwatch, but oh well. Okay. This is very scary. Very scary, because I'm on 1 HP. And I have 6 crosses, and I have to deal with some of the most ridiculously powerful enemies in the game. Ah, no, the Panther got me. Damn it. Okay, we have to redo that screen. That's fine. It's harder to do without the stopwatch, but it's still doable. Just grab that. Just gonna get bodied, apparently. Come on, Panther. There we go. This Panther is ridiculously hard to deal with. Get over here, you. I can't advance while you're doing that. It's not fair. Okay, there we go. Dealt with that. I have 1 hit to spare, so this could still not go in my favor, but it could go in my favor. Just have to be careful on my positioning here. Double shot, very nice. This is not very good. Just get up before the next wall hits. Okay, there we go. Should be fine. Never mind, I am bad. I am very bad. And I get killed by the Panther again. Okay. Very well, game. You want to play like that? We can play like that. Already this is going better. I need her to come down here. There we go. That's better. There we go. Downwards whip coming in clutch. Now we are at full HP. Doing a lot better. Got the cross. Good. This is not good. That's fine. Okay, we're on full HP, so we will absolutely... If we don't make it through with full HP, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, we've lost half of that HP, but we're fine, because there's no more enemies left. And we just walk to the end of the room. And now we're at the stairs to Dracula. Let's go. I'm definitely titling this video Castlevania X68000 Casual Playthrough featuring Decorative Timer. Oh man. I can get somewhat into this room, and then I could leave and I go back down the stairs. I can grind hearts doing this for quite some time. Let's try this again. Let's go up the stairs. Oh, look at that. The candles are back. Lol. And we get net positive hearts. Except for when I do that. Double shot's fine, I guess. Yeah. Add left candle is holy water. I don't want that. There is the Bathead. So phase 1 is pretty trivial. He spawns. And apparently I've completely lost all my skill. There we go. That's fine. So you just have to jump towards them, and these fireballs have to come out at an angle so that you can get over them, which is not what that angle is. I think I have to be closer is what I have to be. We're gonna keep going until I've got a double shot with this cross, because phase 2 does not mess around. Should just be another cycle. Okay, let's try this again, see if I can really remember how to do this. Dracula. Nope, I apparently am completely washed. There we go. Okay, now I just remember. Now I remember. You just stand and you just whip. It's fine. We're all fine. Easy. Okay, I've regained the download. Pick the range correctly, and then you get them. I was worried that would be a bit too close. In the community circles I run in, we jokingly call this Joker Dracula, just because he just looks like the Joker. If you go look at the sprites, you'll be like, oh yeah, he does actually look like the Joker. We got an emote in one of our Discord servers that's called What is a Society? It's just his face. Okay, that's phase 1. Done a bit sloppily. I took a bit of damage there. But if I die, which I almost certainly will, because the bat head is a fight and a half. Damn it. Okay, we were pretty close there. Should probably farm a few more hearts. Got another 2 lives to make this a 1cc. Medium length whip. Our double shot already. So I'm just trying to get maybe like 20 hearts. And 20 hearts. And the full length whip is there. Good. I'll give it one more cycle. I'll be able to get a triple shot. You can see on the clock tower all the pieces that were torn off by She-Wolf in our fight. It's funny how it looks like it's right there, but it's actually quite a distance away. Apparently I can't aim. Okay, I got 25 hearts. Double shot cross. Should be fine. This was the first game where Dracula drank a glass of probably blood and then threw it to the floor. By the way, 1993. Rondo didn't have it, Soten had it. That was something that was not in Rondo. He just stands up and points his finger in the air in Rondo. Soten gave it the "What is a man" line, where he throws the wine glass down. This game is the first to have the wine glass throwing at all. Okay, almost halfway. One more up. Okay, he's halfway down. Oh, now he's Now he's into fully enraged mode. This is probably my favorite well, my second favorite Classicvania Dracula fight. My favorite being Dracula X Chronicles. This is a very close second, though. Phase 2 is completely unique in comparison to anything else. Phase 1, I really like the pacing of just the fast teleports, the fast attacks. Okay, full HP, so we can take 3 hits, and we got 25 hearts. Just spam crosses on him. Just hit myself there. Try to not get hit by the goddammit. One hit away. Thank you. Oh, come on. Forget, the fire has an active hitbox. Damn it. Always forget that. So yes, the fire, when Dracula dies, has an active hitbox, and if you touch it, you take damage. That is one of the parts of this game that I actually think is utter BS. Is the second time I've ever died to it, but we should probably be able to take him down this attempt, so pretty at the end here. Let's farm some more hearts. And there's a triple shot for us. That would be very nice to have. 23 hearts this time. Not as much, but the triple shot will help. We just need to play perfect on phase 1, and not muck up on phase 2. And remember that part I said about playing perfect on phase 1? Interesting. The timing for these jumps is super tight. It's like... How do I do this? Now we just have to play even better on phase 3. Phase 3? Phase 2. That was almost going to be phase 3 because I've been playing too much DXC, and then phase 2 came out of my mouth. I'm like, oh yeah, right. Yeah, phase 1, once you have the download on it, is very easy. Not as easy as some other Dracula fights, like Castlevania 1 or Castlevania Bloodlines, or Rondo of Blood, but it's still pretty easy. Okay, now for the challenge part. Fire attack. Dodge that. Damn it. He's really going for it here. He's really going for it here. Oh my god, Dracula, why are you like this? Why are you like this? And we killed him and we die on the same. God, yeah. He was really going for it. I've never seen that many Theta Rays in a row before. That was ridiculous. Screen to lock. Okay. Got our full-length whip and 9 hearts. But yeah, the triple cross is definitely the place. I'm gonna try and get 25 hearts and the triple cross. And then we'll go... Got 2 attempts. Every time I kill him, I get a 1-up, basically, so... I got infinite attempts. $16 hearts. It's nice to have a Castlevania video out in October. So I was thinking I'm not going to have time to do anything for October because I didn't have any time to do anything in September for CV's anniversary. But having something up in October for Spooky Month for Castlevania is very nice. Okay, let's go. Let's get them. Let's try and be perfect on phase 1 this time. If I'd been perfect on the last one, I would have gotten it, but... You can't do anything about the past. You can only think about it and change in the future. I was worried that was going to be a little bit too far away. I was worried that was almost too late. These are so tight. Leg it over there. Okay. It's in the middle of the room. Now we got 4 HP left. 3 HP left. Come on. Come on. You're so close. That was so close. Scary. 1 HP. Come on. Perfect phase 1. Good. Okay. Now we just need to play good. Oh, that's beautiful. All of those stacks. Oh, they're beautiful. And I'm taking damage and he's theta raying me. Help. He's on 2 HP and we win. Oh, we win and it's glorious. And the fire still hurts. Why does it still hurt? And we win. 1 CC. No game over. Castlevania. The Sharp X68000, ladies and gentlemen. Very pretty end screen with the water reflecting in a nice, cool, dynamic way. Simon looks on as the castle crumbles and the end theme, Mother Earth, plays. Presented by Konami. And directed by a name I can't read because the font is ridiculous. But yeah, oh man, I love this game. Fantastic. So pretty. Amazing music. And yeah, just really fun. Good bosses. Nothing that's overly bullshit aside from Dracula's death fire still hurting you, which is ridiculous. Should not be in the game. That's the only part, really, though. Chronicles made some changes that made things a little bit more annoying. The gears in that one room in the clock tower are harder to avoid because you can't tell which ones are part of the background and which ones aren't because they do load in underneath the HUD as the screen scrolls, so... But yeah. 1986 to 1993 Konami, all rights reserved. Thank you for watching. It's been great, and happy October. Take care. Bye.